Dwane, that second quarter when Anthony went off, I mean, you had Johnson in there to start with, and then Bennett comes in, and that's really not his role.
It's tough on him, and you ask a young man to do something he hasn't done. It's great experience for him. I thought he did a good job. Believe me, Carmelo does that on a lot of people, and I thought he and James did as good a job as anybody on Carmelo. He's a great player, made great plays, made great shots.
That bench too for them. I mean, especially
49 points, I think it was, and they had a big night. Lance Thomas, I don't know how many threes he's hit this year. He made his threes. The young kid comes in right before the fourth quarter and knocks down a three. So, again, you got to make your breaks in this game, and we didn't. We didn't make our breaks, especially down the stretch.
Defensively, I mean, you held every opponent but one until tonight under 100. What was it tonight?
Well, they made threes. They made their threes. That was the thing that they did, and we had done a decent job of taking out people's threes. They shoot 47% from threes, and that was the difference.
What did you see on the inbound play there with Carmelo?
Well, it's a fast game. It's a tough game. It was right there in front of me. We weren't trying to foul. We was trying to trap. The video showed that he stepped out of bounds. It's a fast game. I don't know, I'm going to look at it again. We got a million different angles. I saw it with my own eyes in front of me. But, again, it's a tough game to officiate. I wouldn't say anything if it wasn't right there in front of me. I thought it was out of bounds, and I guess Tony felt like it was different. So.
Did they give you an explanation?
He didn't. There was no explanation. And, again, it was a one-point game with 20 seconds to go, crucial part of the game. And we weren't trying to foul. We told the official we weren't fouling. We was trapping, and that it is what it is.
Another strong game from Corey off the bench. Is going smaller a little more often something you might do in response to the wing injuries?
Being down with T. Ross and Damari, we probably have to go that way for a little bit. Corey's done a heck of a job. He's a heck of a player. He gives us that energy and that boost off the bench. So he's done a heck of a job.
Do you think about the little things, the bank three at the buzzer at the end of the third, the technical foul?
We got to make our own play, make our own breaks. They had that break. Lance Thomas hit his threes. But again, you've got to make your breaks in this game, and we didn't tonight.
Do you know what happened to Terrence exactly with the phone?
He ligament injury. He's working out the day after our game in Miami and jammed it. So I don't know how long he's going to be out, what timetable it's going to be.
In terms of Damari's injury, because of it being a foot thing, can you have a plan going forward, or is it almost a
Well, we got to get all men on board right now. Guys on deck, the guys that are in uniform, has got to be ready to play. We can't think about we like to have Damari back, but we got to take care of his health first, and that's kind of where we are right now.
Casey, have you seen a return to the kind of emphasis defensively from your guys at the beginning of this season?
Have I seen it?
Have you seen a return to
Oh yeah, we have. I mean, tonight, you can't tell it tonight, but they give New York credit. They made the shots that they were, tough shots. We made them take tough shots. They made them. You got to shake the hand in that situation. But we had been playing decent defense. Our offense hadn't been. Now tonight we score 109 points and can't get stopped. So we got to get a balance. Again, it's early. Once we get healthy again, get our mojo back again, I like where our defense is right now. And like I've always said, we'll find our offense. We got too many good offensive players. We just need to get in rhythm.
Have you been happy with the movement offensively in the last two games without Carroll, or do you think that's...
No, we're a little stagnant. We depend a lot on DeMar and Kyle quite a bit, and JV. JV's done a good job inside. DeMar kind of gets us moving, gets the ball moving. He gets cuts. He's moving without the ball real well. We missed that, but again, we got to play the way we are. I think, defensively, tighten it up, take away the three-point shot, and continue to execute offensively. I thought DeMar had a good look down two, out of bounds under the basket. So again, offensively is not a concern. I know we'll get better once we get used to playing with each other. Now we got to get used to the small lineup, moving, passing, cutting, who's handling the ball, who's coming off pin downs with Corey and Callender together.